Alright, it's IndyCar fixed. We are in the final week of the season. We are at good Atlanta. It is 116 track temp at the moment. The car does not want to turn. I've done a bunch of changes with the bars and stuff. I'll have to do them again, obviously. We're going to go out in qualifying. Not that this is going to tell me anything, because sure, a little bit different setup, but I'm going 1.6 on the bars to start so that I can go like a -8 on the weight jacker and race, and I know that's probably completely backwards, but the reason that I have to do that is because if I don't, I get this horrible wobble off the corner, and I look like I'm on a controller. It's just one of those things. Now I'm going to have to adjust it backwards, and there's going to be a whole lot to it, but essentially what I'm doing is I'm trying to make it stupid loose with the bars and then tighten it up with the weight jacker. It's probably the wrong way to go about it, but if it creates a better handling situation for me, even if it's slower, overall, that's better for me. So that is why I'm going with that. I've had to do it before at the 1.5s. Mainly, I think it's due to the transition off the corners. They are... they're pretty abrupt. It's not as bad as Charlotte, but it's still a fairly abrupt transition. And when you have those with the IndyCar, it kind of just... I don't know what happens, if it just unloads weird or what, but I just struggle with it massively. So, we might be slower, and if we're slower, that's fine. I'm normally slow anyways. The biggest thing is, am I going to eat up the right front? That's the biggest thing, because if you go just straight up zeros, or 0 on the weight jacker and what they got the bars set at, you can't turn into the corner. And yeah, I think this is going to be a messy one. I feel like there's going to be some issues with people just not having control of their car, and that could be me as well. Pretty sure I've caught the grass here before. Once you get that wobble, it's just so ridiculously hard to catch the car. In practice, I did feel issues coming off of pit road. Oh yeah, there we go. That's how this race is gonna go. Yeah, I felt like the marbles were pretty bad on the apron in practice. I don't know if we get to green flag stops. I don't think we're going to have that issue, but that was impressive. And that is something that we need to not do. So hopefully we'll just have no green flag stops, and it'll be nice and easy for me. Yeah. Don't know what else to say. It's just a really difficult combo with the heat. We're up to 120 track temp. There's not a lot of wind, so I guess that's a good thing. Having a bunch of wind with a hot track would make it even more unpredictable. But I'm gonna adjust as I go, and hopefully not instantly fail, but if I do, oh well. It happens, so we'll just try to play it safe. Hope that everyone else tries too hard. Yeah, depending on next season, they're moving this to every hour, along with the 87s, the Gen 4, and some other series. If it ends up getting to be single splits very often, or I don't know. It's going to depend on track as well, but if the user base gets split up because one race is going long and you can't get everyone into the same session because every 2 hours everyone's able to just go from one race to another, but with every hour you're going to have some bad crossover. People are, not going to race over and over, most likely as well. They'll just continue racing every 2 hours, which is just, if you go on the off hour that most people are running, then you can get some weird situations. So I don't know how that's going to go. I don't really care because, in the series that I need to, I can use my Discord to get people to sign up and we can get us a good split. But I'm just worried that the 87s are going to take a big hit. The IndyCar guys are worried about the hit, and it's like, you guys have like twice as many people. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what iRacing's doing. I think they're getting driven off of wrong data, is my thought. But, yeah, it's their business, so they can do what they want, and we can just say, hey, I don't think this is going to work, but we could all be wrong.
The estimated strength of field is 3,000.
For the series that are under an hour, the shorter stuff, it's not going to be an issue.
5 cars left to grid.
But the ones that start pushing 45, 50 minutes total, at least for me, I don't want to get out of a race if I'm going to run it again and instantly get back into it. Having that break was actually good, and I think just doing that break anyways is how I would approach it. But again, none of it matters.
There are 2 additional sets of tires.
The only thing that could be an issue is, like, iRacing does these experiments. On the F4, they decided to put fixed and open and run them against each other on the same time slot, which killed off open. So then iRacing just got rid of open this next season. And, yeah, I mean, their only excuse for doing that is, well, there's not enough people running it. But the reason there's not enough people running it is because they made the experimental change to run them side by side with the fixed series. So yeah, I don't know what their plan is. They're going to 15-minute sessions with that, and they're going to be like every 30 minutes or something. It is very weird what they're doing, and it doesn't make sense, because all they're going to do is fracture small communities such as the 87s up even more, and that's not what that needs. Be nice for, I mean, the only positive of going every hour is time change is no longer going to affect things. So the only thing that it'll affect is when the week starts for me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're playing around with things. We tried 4 hours gaps on some of the unpopular series, like probably 8-9 years ago. It was terrible. It made it worse. I don't think adding more races is going to make it better, but you never know. I don't think it worked for Rallycross, so not sure it's going to work for this. We got Philip behind us. Looks like everyone's got an okay handle on it. We had one guy nearly lose it, but sorry, cutting across your error, Philip. Wasn't even thinking. And we've got someone out of control down the backstretch. Also the white line, very scary. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are having that wobble.
6.143.
And they're making contact ahead. Someone up front has wrecked. And now they're going to hopefully not come back up on track. Okay. Yeah, if you didn't do any practice laps in this, you're going to go, what the hell is happening? Track temp 123. It's just the lack of grip and then also the bad wobble that they sometimes put in the setup that you have to dial out with adjustments. So I'm the number 7. We've got 21 cars in this now. You see that, the wobble off the wall. When you turn it a little bit too much to the left, it just shoots. That's why I'm running the negative weight jacker with the low bar on front to counter some of that, so that I don't get the weird weight transition off the corner when the wheel goes centered. It's going to be a very slow, boring waiting game. And there we go. We got more contact from someone getting a wobble.
6.223.
We're about to get a wreck. That one's going to be a yellow.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Yeah, so that's going to be the theme of this race, is people wrecking, coming off the corners and in the middle of the middle of the quad oval, because the balance is just so far off, and if you don't correct it, or if you go for speed, it will bite you. But we're going to pop in, get fuel. There's going to be a few people that need wings. And then I think we're just going to chill at the back, even though it looks like most of these wrecks are just coming back onto track right at the back. We may lose some time avoiding, but don't care. We'll just survive.
Pit box in 10.
This will give me a good look at the tires, though, to see if I am doing bad things to them. Unless we're in the 99s and 98s, which we probably are, because that was such a short run. 98, 97, more on the rear. So those guys are getting wings. Go map 8 here.
They want you in single file. Catch up 3 car.
Alright, so based on the data, we can go about 55, 56 laps on a tank. That might change. So we will need probably around 5 more gallons of fuel. That was such an early caution that we didn't... I mean, I guess we're on lap 9. Wasn't as early as I thought. With these new shorter cautions, I don't want to come in on the next to last lap, or the last lap of the caution.
21.098.
But we're just going to save some fuel, ride around, hope to not get caught up in someone else's mess and hope to not create our own mess. And I just realized I don't have that on. There we go. Alright, so now it's saying that we can do 58 laps. We're going to need 2.2.
Going green.
But
Catch up 3, car.
it's still not quite accurate yet for what we're doing on fuel.
Green, green.
But I don't think we're going green from here. Not with what we saw.
13.625.
Since there's just too many people struggling with the handle of the car right now. Alright, so since the right rear was a little bit more, I'm going to go 2
27.3
on the front bar.
Car outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear high.
Let Philip go if he wants to go.
Keep low. Clear outside.
Yep, there's another wobble.
26.684.
Getting quite a bit of wobble. This guy goes, being overly aggressive. We have no need to be near anyone like that. Now the fast people are going to know how to go fast and not have issues with this setup. That is not my situation, so all I'm banking on is the people that can go fast but don't know how to manage,
26.588.
and we'll hope that their race falls apart. But only 19 cars on track, so we've already lost like 3 people.
26.384.
Alright, our fuel numbers now are looking like we need 3.5, but you see that rotation there, so I'm going to go ahead and go back up to 3 on the front bar. That fucking wobble.
26.635.
I think some of it is because, it might just be because it's getting tighter out of the corner and then I got wheel in it. But if we lose the right rear on this, that is going to be very difficult.
26.539.
So there's no way that I'm going to be able to save enough.
26.482.
We need 3 gallons of fuel. That's too big of a gap. Also, I just realized telemetry is turned on, and I got rid of Garage 61 or whatever. So, let's see if I can get that off, because there's really no need for it, but I don't know how or what the hotkeys are. Just not worry about it. Can't believe it's only just now that I've realized that's still pumping telemetry out. And it shouldn't be a big deal. It's not eating up too many resources, but there's just no point in it. Alright, so still getting the little wobble off of the corner when I go a little bit quicker. Nearly wobbled myself into the wall. Looks like the 20 has decided it's time for him to step on it. So when he gets up here, we'll let him go.
26.439.
May try to start driving down off the corner once he gets around us, just so that I'm not fighting the car off the corner. Maybe that will solve some of my issues. I'm not quite sure what the 20 is doing behind us. I don't think he's actually hitting the wall, but he's making some major line changes. I do feel like the car's kind of coming back to me, but we're not pushing it.
26.46.
Sat in the dirty air that whole corner. That was not good. Where are the leaders to us? Not there yet. But we really, I mean, if we're catching these people and we're not trying, then we may as well start passing them if we do get up to them.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Clear outside if you want it. 26.335.
Because if they're saving fuel, it's not something that we can do. And you can't, I don't think it's even possible to save that much, so we just gotta hope that it's us getting our right sides balanced on where. Haven't touched the weight jacker, we're still at -8 on that. Trying to figure out what line, haven't really been paying attention, what line this guy's running in the corners, so that we can do the opposite. got a chunk of wing, and we got a wrecked car, and I didn't want to force that guy up into the wrecked car, so I just dove to the left. Otherwise, who knows if he would have cut across our nose. Thankfully, we did not wreck. I saw the wing, I didn't see the car up there in the corner. Alright, well, no green flag stop for us. We're going to take tires and fuel.
Pit road is now open.
Fuel, we're going to go ahead and go 4.5 gallons. Just probably, we definitely won't need that much, but really no point in cutting it too short. This is going to change the balance just a little bit at the start, which is fine. Got one of those people that doesn't want to catch the field, so we're 6 car lengths behind the next car, but again, doesn't matter. Everyone's taking fuel in the same amount of, or the same amount of fuel and tires, so not going to gain anything.
We're done. Get going. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. Line up, single file.
Alright, well, fuel no longer a concern. The tires were 88.85. A little bit of a waste, but needed to get them, because if we do go to the end,
13 car.
we would be in trouble. Alright, well, we'll just keep this thing balanced. I think I'm going to start off at a 3.6. Just because the right rear was worn more. I think we can do with a little more right front wear early on. Although we're going to have less fuel starting, so it may be tighter. This dipshit still hasn't figured out how to pace. It's impressive that he is that dumb and just cannot figure out pacing. It's probably one of the most simple things in racing, but he's always got an issue with it. When he's up front, then he causes a big accordion when he does his little speed up.
About to go green, stay focused.
And then he just sits there and doesn't hold a pace speed. It's just one of those trashy drivers that has no respect.
Pace car is off, be ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Alright, let's see what this thing's going to do into the corner, and we'll... I don't believe that guy reset his numbers. And it looks like someone else up there did not reset their numbers, and thankfully I don't really have to reset my numbers because we're just running tight.
27.289.
Alright, so that puts us 15th place with possible few more to come as they're running side by side.
26.23.
find out if what we were gaining was due to fuel saving or due to wear. Definitely getting some heavy wobble.
We're halfway in the race. 26.1.
Yeah, we're way over fueled, but again, that not too big of a concern. I think the only reason I'm going to try to pass this guy now is to get away from the 20 behind.
Outside. Keep low.
And big
Stay
push.
low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Still there. Outside clear.
Just didn't want to have the 20 get ahead of us,
8, 9.
especially with the line that he was running. He does some strange things with his lines that I've seen in the mirror, so we may get passed back, but I feel like we're better off right now than getting behind the 20 and being slower. More than likely, we're going to get another yellow. Especially seeing everyone just get crazy wobble. Just doesn't seem like you can not have the little wobble off the corner at this point in the race, but I am making it tight, so I don't know. I'm lost. I don't understand this combo when there's the lack of grip. It's just a very difficult balance.
26.363.
I'm not sure if the 20's doing that entry line to try to wear the right front more to help his balance, or if he's just overdriving it with the tightness. I'm not sure.
26.222.
No turn down there. They're about to wreck. So everyone's having a little trouble off the corner, just holding a line. We got car up in the wall, we got wings, we got one coming back up the apron, we got one in the wall. Survive and no yellow, and they're about to wreck just ahead of us as well, so survival race, but I'm sure that was a front stretch wobble crash. Gonna kind of hold off here for a second. We got some space behind us. No need to get too excited. We're getting freebies right now. And I'm running a little bit tighter than I was, so I don't want to overdo it on the right front. Keep it balanced. Don't look like half of these guys off the corner where they don't know where their car is going to end up. Starting to be able to drive through it a little better now on throttle. So hopefully that phase of it's almost done. Just got the wobble off the corner. Three guys at the front of this pack can barely drive their cars. They're just lane is just whatever they end up in right now. Philip's gonna go try to get a piece of it. I mean, the best bet's probably just drive through it as quick as you can, but hopefully eventually it'll be a little bit easier. The bottom line is just really ridiculous.
26.708.
And now we got the right rear a little hot. The bottom line is not fun. Philip's doing what he needs to do, though. He's getting spots.
26.708.
Getting ahead of the people with issues. What do we got left? It is under 25. Just a mess. Oh, Dylan was one of those up there. He is the blue car. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine being a little bit slower, but more in control of my car out of the corner. But eventually we're gonna have to push it. He may have some damage too from all the shit that happened. Get going or I'm gonna have to pass you. That's downshifting and going nowhere.
Car inside, outside, 26.583. Stay low.
Dylan giving us the assist, I think.
Car on the high side.
Unless we wreck.
Clear up top.
They're all downshifting. If I know iRacing, I want less revs when the rear end's trying to shoot out from under me.
26.591. Stay low. Clear outside.
But we're gonna get bogged down, so I needed... Okay. We're live. Had to push it there because Dylan is way off pace. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with it being slightly tight and getting drive off the corner. Everyone else seems to be really struggling with the drive off the corner. Sadly, this is going to be about as far as we can go because the guy ahead of us will intentionally wreck us if I try to pass him. Looks like Philip is getting another pass done. And has completed it. Alright, it's getting a little tight in the center. I may adjust the weight jacker to get a little more rotation, but that's going to cause some issues on exit, so we'll be patient with it, wait for the right time. I don't even dare look at the other monitor to see how many laps we got left. I feel like if I focus on something else, the car just comes out from under me. Alright, you know what? Screw it. We're going tighter. We'll deal with the tight in the corner so that we can get off the corner. We're going negative 11 now. What would be best for me is that the 10 ends up running into the 22 off the corner out of 4, and they both slide through the grass, and then no caution because they're on pit road. Backstretch, I think they'll come back up on track. But like I said, this guy will just swerve and wreck us if I get beside him, so unless I see an opportunity that I can just quickly clear, just wait. I couldn't get it turned down. I did what I needed to do, but I just couldn't get it turned down in time.
Car outside, 26.905. Go low, clear outside.
Only a few spots off of the car number. We got a lot left in it, but
26.506.
don't think we're going to have the opportunity. Keep the pressure up and hope he fucks up.
26.373. The car inside. Still there. Clear. Inside. 26.497. Still there, inside. Go high. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside if you want it.
All right. Amazed that we didn't get wrecked.
3.598.
I will take an 8th place, especially since we're just losing out to Phillip in that one spot. He did what he needed to. He went at the right time. I was a little late on it.
26.558.
Too tight corner exit, but I think we're okay.
Let's go.
2 to go. High side turn down seems to be the best with what I'm doing with the weight jacker. Negative 11 right now with a 4.6. But I'm getting off the corner. And we may get a freebie up here if these guys run into each other. Phillip's going for one more.
White flag, stay smooth. 26.624.
1.3 gallons heavy. Nearly ran into the wall looking at that. I'm telling you, you just cannot take your eyes off of the track. Otherwise, this thing will just wobble into the wall. There we go. I will take a P8.
There's the flag. It's over. Good job.
Glad we didn't have to do a green flag stop. But congrats to Phillip. That is 6th. I have no idea what happened to Dylan. He either ripped up his stuff or got some damage. I really have no idea how we didn't get wrecked there. So, positives. 66, 67. So, I am very glad that I just went heavy on getting that right front worn. Kept our balance right, the tires right temp. So, yeah. I am happy with that. Let's go take a look at all the wobble wrecks. Just drove into the wall and then it just spins. It's part of that wobble where you just, the weight transfer just goes around. Wobble and contact, and then lifting off, weight transfer, and wreck. Guessing prediction code, prediction code, prediction code. There's that 20 car that was behind us. Eva's prediction code, so that's probably why everything looked weird. Yeah, another weight transfer wobble, but he saves it. And weight transfer into the wall, up onto the track. He's still going forward though, so there's no yellow, no yellow, no yellow, and now there's a yellow. I want to see how close we were to having the guy on our outside. Okay, he checked up. I did not want to just hold a lane on track, because if he turns hard and gets the wobble, then we both die. And 8 car gets a wobble out of the corner, and then him and the 11 come together. Prediction code though. Just because at these speeds, internet racing doesn't work good. Drove it into the wall. That wasn't prediction code. That wasn't, other than the damage. But yeah, at least we got a good long run in it. I feel like I could have got a really better result, but I had to just do what I could. Had I went harder at the start, I probably would have worn the right front out bad. Car gets the wall, he saves it, and then weight transfer goes around. Thankfully no yellow for that. And that's going to be it. I don't think there was anything else. We'll see. Nope. That's it. Alright, let's take a look at the results. We get 24 I rating, 12 safety rating. I feel good about it. The other races are still going on. That's not a good sign. Yeah, that was definitely a very tough race, but I just went safest route, and that seemed to work pretty well on the long run. Just looked like everyone just did not have drive off the corner because they were fighting loose. So interesting. I don't enjoy racing a setup like that has that wobble off the corner. It's not fun, but it worked out for me. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.